I should really time these out more.
Honestly,
So is it on? Are we on?
Oh, we're on.
I wish you had done it like 5 minutes ago when we were talking about shirts.
I should have.
That's
That's
what-
what I was thinking about doing.
You know?
Right. So I'm supposed to introduce this all with like a witty thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the Weekly Fan Club.
That's
where...
not.
Yo,
Hey,
Weekend fan club.
Oh. Sorry. Okay. Well, try this again.
Alright, you know what? I'll edit it out.
No, you won't.
Can you edit all of my stuff out? Like just.
Yeah. This will
Okay.
be the guest episode, but it's just me, John, and Connor talking to silence.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. So it's the Weekend Fan Club, right? And then say
Yes.
something witty. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, great.
Welcome to the Weekend Fan Club, where. Okay, we're good.
All right. Is that where we edit it in? Great. Sounds good.
So.
Is this for like in case we say something clever
No,
later?
that was the witty
What do you
thing.
mean? Yeah, that sounded pretty weird.
I get it. We have nothing witty to say.
At least I don't.
I don't.
Oh, all right.
Which is sad since I have the topics. But
That's that's bad.
All
So,
right.
yes.
I'm Quinn.
Oh, I'm John.
Oh my god. Now I sound like an idiot.
Now?
I sound like I just remembered my name.
Hi, Connor's here too.
Yes.
We
And,
would like to welcome Zach as a guest.
Hello.
yes. Hello,
We have a
Zach.
long history of recording shit and putting it on YouTube, and now we're bringing it full circle
Yeah, man.
by bringing on the podcast.
And I do
That's-
mean shit.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, they're terrible, especially my stuff. So like I just bring up topics, right?
Yeah. So
Let's just launch. Let's. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, man.
my first question, what was that?
Well, there's a metal cylinder back here.
Did you just smash your phony bone on that cylinder?
Maybe.
It sounded so
Yeah, it's
wounded.
Any oozles.
Okay.
Not bad.
So I guess I'll start off light and then we'll build up.
No, you go at your own pace.
I don't know
You
why
are-
I'm using all these hand signals, but
Yeah, no, I know. Listen, we get used to it really quick.
Okay.
This is not a visual medium.
okay. So first question is light. Your favorite type of sandwich?
Wow.
Favorite
Light. I like it.
Yeah, but I wanted to start
No,
off
I'm just
light.
saying. I haven't thought about that before.
It's nice,
Okay,
like
well
a
then.
sandwich.
So then everyone, and I have to answer them too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can. You can put your own input.
If you
into
want,
them.
actually, you could probably just say no.
So my favorite
What's your
sandwich-
favorite sandwich? No.
No.
What's your guys' favorite sandwiches? Heads up, I'm not gonna say mine.
Just
I
gonna say it right now.
Out of principle, I refuse to say mine.
I've never had a sandwich before. I'm looking to get some recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the real reason.
Yeah, no, standard peanut butter.
Okay.
Peanut butter.
Just peanut butter.
Just peanut butter.
White
I'm
bread
a
or
simple
whole
man.
White
White bread.
bread. Yikes.
I'm a simple man.
Yeah, alright, that's fine.
That's a commitment. That's
Is it fine?
Well, are you
Have you
seriously
tried?
sandwich-
Have you tried other sandwiches?
Are you
I
seriously
work hard.
sandwich shaming
Listen,
this
man.
guy right
Yeah,
now?
I'm not sandwich shaming. I'm just.
Do you think we're gonna bring this question to the table?
I'm just trying to
and then
expand the
criticize
sandwich
what you-
horizons a little bit.
Listen, man, I'm a simple man. I work hard and play hard. When it comes to sandwiches, I just like peanut butter. I'm
Because
white
mine's
bread.
grilled cheese, and that are you gonna?
Whoa, hold on.
There we go.
Wait, hold on.
That's
No
not-
one said we could bring grilled cheese.
Yeah.
That's a sandwich.
That's a sandwich, dummy.
I never once. I don't know. I didn't think of that.
Well, if it's not, then I can get
Is that
another.
your favorite sandwich?
Grilled cheese. I'm gonna have to go with grilled cheese then.
All right.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
You're fine with that and not
Yeah.
peanut butter?
Why do you fucking? What do you hate? What do you have against peanut butter?
Nothing. I don't have anything against peanut butter.
Do you have an audio allergy to it?
It was
So like
just-
whenever you hear the word peanut butter, you're just like,
I can eat it, but if I hear it, just. just. Quinn, what are you having on your toast? I can't say.
Just point at it. Not that jar.
that.
So my favorite sandwich is the pizza
Ah.
Oh, Christ.
In what way?
because pizza is a sandwich.
I mean, it is.
Well, I guess like an open top sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like toast. Oh my god, it is toast.
Pizza's just toast.
Oh my god.
It's toast.
Toast. French toast, Italian toast.
Alright, so my sandwich hating friend, what is yours?
I love sandwiches. I make them all the time.
I-
my
yeah.
favorite
Oh, yeah,
sandwich.
here you
You
go.
made it
Now you're
during the
backtracking.
stream.
My-
You got in
Back
trouble.
up. He's
now
simply
you're...
a sandwich elitist.
Yeah.
My favorite sandwich is the sandwich I make at home.
What is that?
It's just like. It's
Did
just
you
like
name it?
random. I haven't named it
No, now's your chance.
because
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's
on the
different every
podcast?
time.
Christen it on the podcast.
Okay, then. Okay, so what kind of sandwich do you like? In general, like, so if you were gonna go to the store,
If
get
I
a
was gonna make
sandwich?
my ideal sandwich, I would get like ham, some kind of fancy cheese, probably like a little spicy cheese.
Nice.
You know, we have this jalapeno lime aioli. That's really good.
Ooh, Yeah, no, that's really good.
But really just kind of like any spicy like mayo or spicy
Mm.
aioli. Spinach or romaine lettuce. Something green.
I like it.
Cucumber. Bell pepper. I tried to say it normal. I really tried.
I can see you struggling.
Bell
okay.
pepper.
So all the trimmings.
Yeah. Well, actually, you put the meat and the cheese on it, and then you toast the bread. Whole wheat toast. Well, whole wheat bread. And then it's just toast.
Yeah.
Is it just is it whole wheat toast?
It's whole wheat toast.
I mean,
though.
yeah, it doesn't come out
Whole
white
wheat bread.
toast.
Whole wheat toast. And then you put the vegetable things on it, and also the aioli on it.
Okay.
I do that, except I just toast the bread, and if I'm feeling real adventurous, I'll add avocado.
Ooh.
Avocado.
Avocado. I like it. I don't know. I mean, now that I know I can use grilled cheese sandwich, I like that. And what I usually do, I'll have if I have like some bacon bits kicking around, I'll sprinkle a couple bacon
a good
bits in the
idea.
middle. So like I'll usually have like 2 slices of cheese. So I have like the obviously the bread on the pan and then the cheese, and I sprinkle a little bit of bacon bits in there, and then
Oh,
close it
wow.
with the cheese.
That
and
is-
another slice, and then another
wow.
thing of bread.
That's
That is that.
It's the only reason I go to Costco anymore is for bacon bits. I shit you not.
That sounds
Only
very
reason.
funny.
It's like the only reason. Anytime like my family goes, because I don't have a Costco card, I'm always like, "Can I go with you?" And they're like, "No, we're already there." I'm like, "All right, get me this. It's all I need." They're like, "Are you sure?"
I wanted to
Yes.
picture you at Costco. Everyone else is A, families. B, has a shopping cart that they can barely push because it's
loaded down.
loaded to the top with toilet paper mostly.
And there's me with one item.
And then there's you with a huge shopping cart and just a bag of bacon.
I'm the kind of person who walks into a store and knows exactly what he's getting already.
Same here.
I'm not shagging around. I'm like very rarely I'll go into a store and be like, guess I'll look around, because I already know what I'm looking for.
Grocery stores.
Man
I
on the
don't-
mission.
Grocery stores, I don't often look around, but I always get. But even if I'm not there for like chips, I always get chips
There you go.
because I like chips.
Not bad.
So that's the first question, right? So
Yeah.
We go on to another one now, or
Anytime you think
Whenever
it's,
you feel
whenever you feel like we've exhausted it,
oh,
move
I
on.
mean, if we're gonna count weird sandwiches like pizza, I would also say burritos.
Yeah, burritos
Yeah.
are good.
yeah,
I really like burritos.
or fajitas, fajitas.
Not fajitas.
No.
no fajitas.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
So again, we're starting off light and then we're going in.
Okay.
So my second question is: are you afraid of death?
Yeah, absolutely. That's my number one fear.
one fear.
It is to do
One fear.
something about.
What? No, that's my number one
Are
fear.
your number one
Oh,
fear? Your
I thought
number
you
one
meant
fear is
like
death.
Granted, it's the number one, and there might not be many after that, but it is, the number
It's
one.
up there.
Okay.
I would say like dying, being buried alive,
That's pretty closely related.
small spiders,
small spiders.
small spiders,
Not big
Not
spiders.
not
spiders.
big spiders. Big spiders are very easy to keep track of.
We only get small spiders. How? What do you mean by small and big?
what kind of size
When
do
you
you
say
mean?
big spiders are fine, they're easy to keep track of.
Like
you mean
how big? Are we
like
talking
a-
hundred?
big?
Like a tarantula,
Yeah.
they're big, and
Right.
they move kind of slow. They're
Right.
easy to keep track of.
That's true.
Little spot, like
Tiny jumping
like my
spiders.
probably my number one fear would be like,
Oh, being
What-
buried
would be like-
alive with spiders.
well, then I wouldn't be able to see them anyway. I mean,
No, no, because you're
I mean,
buried with spiders.
that would be a unique nightmare because then it, like because you. I'm just gonna leap into the assumption that you know this feeling. Like, you ever get that feeling that there's a bug on your toe in your sock?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that.
No.
So if I was buried alive and I got that feeling, but it actually was, but then also I'm lying in the coffin next to a walkie-talkie, and someone radios in. It's like, yeah, there's an actual spider this time. I know you get that feeling a lot, but this time there's a real spider.
Do you know what's
Well, actually, you know what? If you said that, I probably wouldn't believe him, because I'd be like, I don't think you thought that far ahead.
No.
But then wouldn't you just have to take your foot and just like, and then it's over?
Not if it's on the top.
You
Well,
just
you
like
step on your own foot.
like kick up like straight. in
Step
foot.
on your own foot.
What are you talking about? It's a little spider. It's already in there.
You just.
Like, my sock's not gonna...
Can I? Oh man, it's funny you bring up spiders because speaking of spiders, tangent train. When I woke up like last week, I had that feeling. I was on my phone, lying down, and I felt something on my arm, and it was like, you always get those feelings. You just woke up, right? You're like, oh whatever, and then I looked over, fucking spider, and I was just. I swear to God, looked over at my arm. I stared at it for a solid 4 seconds and just went, "Hah!" and like got up out of bed really quick. It flew off of my arm, smoked into the wall, and fell, and it was dead. And I didn't think you could kill a spider from
Whoa.
sheer force like that alone.
Can I tangent train off of your tangent train?
Absolutely.
I was helping someone move once, and they had like an outside door, and then a little porch, and then an inside door, and in between those doors, we discovered partway through moving, don't ask me how, we didn't notice before,
Fair.
there was a bunch of wasps
Oof.
just sitting on the sides, and,
Oh.
then one moved down to the door. The real point of this story is that at one point we took a lighter and we started like creeping in and setting them on fire, and we set the first one on fire. Its wings burned off and it fell to the floor, and it wasn't dead, but
It was just on fire.
but it was just on fire.
Don't tell me it started flying, because I would have shit myself. Flying wasps on fire.
Anyway, back to my fears. Dying,
Right.
buried alive, small spiders,
Okay.
and then 2 fears that I've already lived in sequence at work. Being trapped in a freezer and putting my hand into a bell pepper.
Put your hand into a bell pepper.
So don't you mean bell
A
pepper?
bell pepper. So here's what happens. Is it
Yes, we need to
I
hear
went
this.
into the walk-in
Kinda
freezer.
need to know
I
what
went into the
happened,
walk-in
dude.
freezer at work. I thought I was locked in. I gave the door a push and it didn't open. I was like, oh, this is a lot of people's nightmares.
So you're immediately like, I need to rationalize this as a nightmare to myself now.
But then I gave it another push and it opened.
So that wasn't really trapped.
So then I was like, okay, now
So then I put my
now I
hand in
should
a bell
get
pepper.
now I should actually well here when I say put my hand in a bell pepper is there's the box of the bell peppers up on the shelf, up on the high shelf. So I reach up to grab it and then I put my hand under and my
Oh,
hand goes like into one of the slots in the box. And then it gets wet, and I was like, ew, gross. And then when I bring the box out, I take out the bell peppers, and the one that my finger went into, it was the grossest green ball of mush I'd ever seen. And I was
Oh,
like,
rotten.
my hand was in that.
So the fear is more putting your hand in rotten fruit rather than just the bell pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you
But that's
should've
the one I
specified
lived.
that.
Anyway, those are my top 5 fears.
Okay.
Well, not really. I lived those 2, and they were fine, so top 3, and then
Top
2
3
honorable
bonus
mentions.
2. Honorable mention.
What was the question again?
Are you afraid of death?
Yes, number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very preoccupied with that one. I wouldn't have a definitive ranking otherwise.
Yeah. Same. I think. Yeah, I would say I am
Most
afraid
of
death.
if I
Actually, I don't know. If I'm gonna say like I'm more interested in death than afraid of it.
What, what, on like a physical level or?
On pretty much any level, besides sexual.
Yeah, that's what I was
I don't know, cause like, I mean, I guess I'm afraid of it, but I'm also kind of like,
man, what happens next?
right?
Oh, yeah,
Kind of.
definitely.
But then I'm also
It's
kind
the
of like
ultimate
the
unknown.
same kind of person who just kind of looks at it and is like, maybe I don't know. Maybe a lot of people who have like a fucking near-death experience already have this experience, but I feel like I've already accepted that people die and
Oh, yeah.
death's just a part of it.
Well, yes, death is a part of death.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
death's just a part of life, and I'm like, okay, well, that's just life
You
sucks,
did.
then you die.
Yeah.
So I came up with this question before I realized I had to answer the question.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just gonna say no and move on.
Great.
So my next 2 questions.
What do you fear then?
Small spiders?
No.
Bell
Big
peppers.
spiders?
Being trapped in a freezer.
You know,
Being buried alive.
With small spiders and your hand in a bell pepper.
And there's a
I'm gonna
guy.
go with that.
And there's a guy on the radio confirming that there are spiders, because you can't see it
Yeah.
because there's no light. So the guy has to tell you.
No, because then that would get rid of the unknown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, the unknown.
Plus, I'd have
So
someone to talk to.
all right.
then.
So the guy says there might be spiders.
No, there's no guy. There's no guy in
Okay,
there.
fine.
Girl. Got it. All right.
Yeah, maybe the girl. That'd be scarier. Yes.
You know what? They're using a voice disguiser, so you don't know.
That's even scarier.
There you go.
But it has a feminine voice.
Actually, you know what? That would ruin it because then I'd be like, why are you using a voice disguiser and buried alive? There's like,
That's it. So I'm not gonna tell. Who am I gonna
no-
tell?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna tell the spiders, idiot. And they're
Well, I
gonna be
don't
like,
know.
hey, come, I've worked really hard on this.
You're right. You're totally right.
It's abundantly clear. So my next question, it's kind of two because they're in opposites.
Okay.
Cool.
What is your favorite song from a band you don't like? And then conversely, what is your least favorite song from a band you really like?
Alright, let's get going here.
I'm gonna
You
have
can
to
answer
think
either
about
or
this.
both.
Okay, there's, I don't like Ed Sheeran very much.
Okay.
He's not a band.
Okay, a musician.
But I think he has a song called Dive, which is a terrible title for the song. The song has nothing to do with
Diving.
diving or bodies
Okay.
of water at all. But that song is actually good.
Okay.
And I still don't like Ed Sheeran.
All right.
I've said this before on the podcast, and I'll say it again. I don't like Nickelback, but Photograph fucking slaps. All right. Okay.
Look at this graph.
Yes. I unironically, unapologetically love that song. Yes.
I have a deep-seated liking for a photograph because the first time I heard it, I was in tears laughing.
Was it because of look at this graph?
No, it was just how it starts. It just
Look at this photograph.
It doesn't
And then
play
it kind
around.
of stops enough for you to start laughing.
Yeah, and then
he
goes
goes,
right back
every
in."
time it makes me laugh.
And then you're like, I'm laughing. What?
And then by the time you start getting into the first verse, you realize to yourself, this isn't Cher. You're like, this is a man.
It just belts you with, like you said, it slaps.
It slaps, dude.
Yeah, but I wouldn't really say it's a favorite of mine because it's entirely ironic or whatever.
I still like it.
Ironical by Ironicus.
Ironical.
I still like it. I don't know. As in regards to a song by a band that I do like and a song I really don't like by them, I feel like I was having this
Van Halen or
conversation with
something.
Well, like,
Because I know there's phases of Van Halen that you didn't like.
well, I just didn't really like Sammy Hagar, but that's just me. He has a couple songs that were really good, but I remember me and Zach made fun of. I remember I showed you. Oh God, what was the song? Love
the one with
Walks
the
In.
aliens?
Love Walks In.
Yes,
yeah.
the aliens.
The song starts off and like the lyrics make no goddamn sense. It's a love song, right? And the way he starts off the song,
Are you looking up the song?
yeah.
You can't play Van Halen.
I'm
on
not.
the podcast.
No,
You're out of
god
your
damn it!
mind.
I'm reading the lyrics.
You're out of your mind.
So okay, I'm just gonna read you the first verse.
Okay.
All right. So verse 1 just says, "Contact is all it takes to change your life, to lose your place in time. Contact, asleep or awake, coming around, you may wake up to find questions deep within your eyes. Now more than ever you realize. And then you sense a change. Nothing feels the same. All your dreams are strange. Love comes walking in."
It started to make sense.
And then he
it
says
kinda-
some
Did you just
kind-
make another episode about aliens?
No, and then he says,
Damn it!
some
How do
kind-
we keep doing this?
And then he says, after love comes walking in, he goes, "Some kind of alien waits for the opening, then simply pulls a string." And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, a little more information on that, please.
He just says it.
He just says,
really
like,
just
some
says
kind of
it. Yep.
alien, and I'm like, hold on.
Yep, you guessed it.
What? But,
So that.
oh, no!
No?
Metallica's, well, it's not really Metallica's song, but they have a cover of Whiskey in the Jar, and I fucking hate it.
What? That's one of their best songs.
I know, and I really don't like it. I don't know why.
The Stone Cold Crazy cover. That's trash.
terrible.
That's bad, but that's more of like a I'm enjoying myself. This is bad. With Whiskey in the Jar,
It's a classic.
Whiskey in
I
the Jar
don't
is
like it.
so sick.
I don't like it
I know that version of the song way more than the original.
because
It's so
I think the
good.
only reason I don't like it is because I heard it, and then when I heard the original, and then I heard the cover, the cover, James is just like, whiskey in the jar, oh, wah! And I'm
That's
like,
what makes it good.
That's what makes it good.
He goes full
No.
James.
I don't know. Those are just the only two I can think of right now at this time.
Me and Connor have talked about this a lot. It has nothing to do with it has to do with what John did,
No.
and that's I've looked up the lyrics to Master of Puppets.
Oh,
Those are
God.
great. Like, that
I
song
don't know
is
if you know
great.
this, but they're insane.
Oh, absolutely.
I never noticed it growing up. But
Really?
then, like,
You never noticed the lyrics?
these lyrics are
I'm
nuts.
gonna read parts of the verses because the verses, honestly, it's like a Mad Lib.
It really is. Have you ever heard them, Zach?
No, I've heard the song, but not the lyrics.
When you really listen to the lyrics, it's bonkers. Go ahead. Quinn.
Here's part of verse 2. Needlework the way, never you betray. Life of death becoming clearer. Pain monopoly. Ritual misery. Chop your breakfast on a mirror.
Yeah. Taste
Well,
me,
what
you
does
will
that
see.
mean?
Oh, well, I'm assuming that means crack. He's having crack for breakfast.
Yeah, no, it's about drug addiction.
It's about drugs.
You didn't know that?
I should have known.
You know Master of Puppets was about drug addiction?
No.
What?
I thought he was talking about actual breakfast.
Chop your breakfast on a mirror.
Taste me, you will see.
What were something? Okay, I get it now.
A piece
Dedicated
of ivory,
to how I'm killing you?
piece of ivory cut into skinny pieces.
Yeah.
Then she cleaned it with her face, melanoma, babe.
Yeah.
Hell is worth all that. Natural habitat.
Life or death.
Just a
becoming
rhyme without a reason. Never ending maze, drift on number days. Now your life is out of season.
Yeah.
Life is out of
Life
sight.
is out of season.
Like that bell pepper.
That's what it's actually about.
I bring the joke full
Master of Peppers.
Yeah. I still remember I showed Zach 1 for the first time.
Oh,
Darkness
yeah.
impersonating me. All that I see, absolute horror. Taking my leg, taking my arms, taking my head, taking my nose, taking my eyes, taking my lips,
Take my spleen, take my left shoulder, take my right shoulder.
One of us laughing.
Metallica's so fucking doofy.
I fucking love it.
Great.
I mean, like, my favorite song by them is still No Leaf Clover, where the chorus is literally just like, oh, God, now that I have to think about it, I can't remember it. But it's basically something to the effect of like, just when you thought the light at the end of your tunnel, just a freight train coming your way. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I love
it's
it.
about getting hit by a train.
Yeah. No Leaf Clover.
I can't think of a song that I don't like by an artist I do like.
Yeah, me neither. Once I like an artist, I commit to just
So you like all their
dogmatically
songs?
liking everything
That's
they
it.
do.
I just like it all now.
I mean, I like Metallica, and they definitely have awful songs.
Who the name some?
Saint Anger.
Saint Anger.
Yo,
Okay.
no.
There we go.
I love Saint Anger.
All
I
Saint
love
Anger
Saint Anger.
Defenders here.
I love Saint Anger.
All within
because
my
of.
hands.
Do you want to
That
know why I
song
like
is
it?
All within my hands, it's like they're so close to doing something really good, and
Yeah.
then they just
They jump the shark is the thing.
You know what's
the ending of that song
Well,
goes on.
speaking of
and on.
Metallica lyrics, a dramatic reading of the lyrics of All Within My Hands. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill.
It's like James's grocery list.
Right.
The end.
That's obviously about drug addiction.
Frantic? May I? Frantic?
Frantic is solid.
Frantic, tick, 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 tock. Or the way I like to
Animals?
sing it, Frantic, dick, 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 cock. It's my favorite way to say it.
You know what?
My lifestyle determines my death style.
Yeah, my lifestyle determines my death style.
That's just wise. That's some wisdom.
Like fortune cookie shit.
You know what? I like Maroon 5, and they also have trash songs.
Oh,
and they're
that's
less doofy. Well, actually, you know what? They're equally doofy to Metallica now. They used to not be as doofy. I don't know what my least favorite Maroon 5 song is. It's not Animals Moles. I enjoy
Okay.
Animals Moles.
Really?
Yep.
You've listened to all of Metallica's newest album, right?
I can't even say I definitely have.
No.
I
I've
think
heard
at
the
least
hits
once.
for sure.
Okay, because I know I did, and like I enjoyed myself for the most part, and then like
It has
the
moments.
very last song on their album, "Spit Out the Bone,"
That one's great.
that was like the
Definitely heard
closest. That was like the closest they came to getting back to like the '80s again.
I think the one on the album,
Oh my
I
God.
think Man Unkind
Man
It's kind
Unkind
of
is
like
good.
it's kind of like blues metal, which is sick.
There's another one on the album, and like it doesn't get as much praise as like Atlas Rise or
That one's so good.
Atlas Rise
Oh,
is
that's
great. Moth to a Flame is great. But I think one of my favorites on it, besides Spit Out the Bone and Atlas Rise, is Halo on Fire.
I don't remember that one.
Halo on Fire is really good. They played that one live, and it was fantastic. Sorry, we're talking a lot about music.
Well, I brought up the,
It was,
I brought up
yes.
the question. Yeah. So for me, I mean, it's ironic that you say that your favorite is Maroon 5, because I was actually going to put that in my least
Wow.
favorite with a song I like. I like Sunday Morning, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, well, that for their first album, that's just it's a good album.
A good album by a
Oh,
band that
okay.
no one likes.
Alright, so what about a band that you really like and a song you don't like?
I mean, the Beatles have loads of really crappy songs.
That Paul
Nine.
McCartney song, "Temporary
nine.
Secretary."
Temporary
Oh,
Oh,
secretary.
that's a great song. That's an awesome song.
Man, you know what's funny? I didn't know what. Speaking of Paul McCartney, Tangent Train, I didn't know what Band on the Run was about until yesterday.
Oh, I still don't know.
What's it about?
No?
Yeah, teach us.
Apparently, it was about this one time that Paul McCartney was going touring one time, and he almost got caught with a bunch of weed,
Oh,
Hilarious.
and then he had to leave the airport and just run. Band on the Run.
Interesting.
I get it. Like
Yeah.
a band of weed.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not actually about a band like
on the
the
run.
musicians.
Well, it's a play on words. It's both.
Clever.
Oh, clever.
I'm learning so much about lyrics today.
Indeed. So my next question again
Wait,
is.
Connor didn't say.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
can't think of any. I don't.
What about-
I said when I
what
like
about a
a
song- no,
band,
no,
I
but-
choose to
but a song-
dogmatically love all of their
But a
songs.
song that you
despite my
like by
better
someone you
judgment.
don't like.
What's that?
A song you like by someone you don't like.
I don't know.
Alright, well, thanks for your input. Next question.
Thanks for participating.
Come on, at least I have photograph.
Yeah.
So, what is the most recent game you've played? And so now all of the main characters of the games we say have to fight to the death.
Oh Jesus
Okay,
Christ!
classic.
The last game I played was Super Smash Bros, and that's the whole plot.
Oh.
Okay, who did you play as?
Yeah, who do you play as?
I play Mario, I play Link, I play Donkey Kong.
Okay, who's the
didn't
most
answer my
recent
question.
character you played as?
Yeah, the last game
Oh.
you played as.
Why would I remember that?
I don't.
Pick one.
Because you knew.
Okay,
that I
pick one of your
asked
mains
that
then.
It's Mario now.
All right.
John,
Yeah, it's
how
Mario.
about you?
See, like, the last game I played was Hyrule Warriors, so it would be. So you'd think it would be Link, but it's not. It's Linkle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Linkle.
That's
I
sick.
fucking love Linkle.
Linkle, little star.
She has 2 crossbows.
She has 2 crossbows.
Debatably the best character to pick in that game. Anyway, yeah. That was,
So
it's Linkle and
mine
Mario.
was Binding of Isaac, so it's literally a child. So,
So
I don't
literally
really
a child that can cry.
Man,
All right.
you knew you were doing these topics. You could have played a.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I'd be answering.
You could have played Asura's Wrath.
I would have won. I would have won. Why didn't you play Geist? You could have been
No,
fucking
true.
beautiful.
that would have been incredible.
Yeah.
No. I mean, we all make mistakes.
I last
So-
play. I think it was Hyperlight Drifter.
So what,
Sorry.
it's like a ship?
No, it's like it's a nameless person. He's got a sword. He's a little fast. He's also like dying. Like he bleeds a lot.
Okay. So like random nameless guy.
Yeah, he's dying.
He's dying?
Yeah, he coughs blood a lot.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. And then
So
that's about
yeah.
it. I don't
That's
know.
about it. Okay, yeah.
The game has no
So
dialogue.
this was a terrible question in retrospect.
That's why I was laughing, because I've never played Hyper Light Drifter, but I was thinking, like, oh, what is the character of that game? And then the way Zach just said, so what are you, like a ship?
I don't know, it sounds science fiction-y.
The fuck you
It does,
The logic checks out. Like,
it does, but that's what I was thinking
Was it?
too. I was thinking a ship as well, but then...
But I watch you play some of it. It's just a cartoon guy with a sword, and then you're like, "What is that? A ship?" I just imagine like I don't know. In my head, I was like, "Zach thinks this game is about boats or something."
no, it's not the Hyper Light Drifter. It's a space boat.
Oh, space boat.
I mean, it isn't, but it
So
It's
sounds
like a spaceship.
Nintendo.
So what are you, a ship or something?
Okay, so
So yeah, okay, so I guess
I guess it would probably be Linkle. I
yeah.
can just say.
Hey,
Just
what
because
about
you
it?
actually had a decent answer. That wasn't just
Yeah.
a child or
Alright,
maybe
so
a
who's
ship.
you?
Was that
So what was your character?
the guy from Hyper Light
Okay,
Drifter
cool.
who has no name?
A ship, alright.
Right,
There's a
yeah.
ship.
Alright. So
Though a ship could definitely beat a person in a fight.
I could definitely beat a
well it
child.
depends on if
No,
the
it
person's
can't.
guiding the ship.
What's the person gonna do? Punch the ship? Like it's,
What's the
it's a
ship gonna do? It's inanimate.
It's gonna like run into the person. you
How?
know?
With no people guiding it.
Flatten them.
It's a mobile.
No. It's you play as the ship, so you control it.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Right.
well, I didn't know you were counting. Well, if a person plays as a child, they could win
Why?
because they could find the way in the ship.
But they're not
Then what's the
strong.
ship gonna do?
They're a child. The
I
ship
think-
would flatten them.
I think Linkle would win this because she has a crossbow.
What's a
Okay.
crossbow gonna do to a ship?
She has 2 crossbows. She can shoot the crossbow into the ship and break a window.
What do you mean in like
It's
into
over.
the ship and break a window?
What do you mean it's
Yeah.
over after you break one window?
Why do you assume this
over.
ship has windows?
How are you gonna see outside, dummy?
I don't know.
Mario has a
You need to
history.
see outside. There's a
She can
person controlling
shoot
it.
Mario. in
Mario
the
has a
head.
history of fighting airships.
She can shoot
Oh,
Mario
God.
in the head with a crossbow.
He's an experienced
and then
airship.
she has no bolts left.
But
so
you
she'll
shoot
just
Mario.
kick the child to death.
You shoot Mario, he'll just get smaller.
You fire
It'll be a
2
smaller
bolts and then run
target.
out?
That's how a crossbow works, Quinn.
Yeah, but you can reload them. Just bring more.
Absolutely, but she doesn't have time. There's a child running at her crying. She can
It sounds like she has a lot of time.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
extend
like a
one
big
foot.
Children can cry for a very long time.
Absolutely, it's horrifying.
Okay, well, that's not the direction I thought this was gonna go.
No,
so.
but
They have human bodies, just like me. And frankly, I'm ashamed of having one.
it was probably the best way it could possibly go, because thinking back on it, I think this question was dead on arrival. So I apologize to you all.
Never
And-
think a question
never-
for us is too horrible.
Never apologize for the stupid shit that you
Okay.
say
No,
here.
absolutely not.
All right, so
Okay, that sounds like it could be really problematic in the future.
yeah.
Next question.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Next question. All right.
Yes.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years, literally? Like I mean, place.
You mean like geographically?
And you
Geographically.
mean at this time of day?
At this time of day.
5 years exactly from now.
5 years exactly from now. Where are you exactly? Where do you see
Probably
yourself?
still on this island.
Okay.
Yeah.
A
No,
little
more
bit more
specific.
specific.
Oh, more specific.
Like,
I don't know.
As specific
Oh,
as you
shit.
can get.
I will say, I'll start with this. I hope not right exactly here. That would be
That'd be
alarming.
very weird.
That would be alarming.
Yeah, that would be a little bit worrying.
Because the thing is, at that point,
If you
even
were
if
in
we
my
are,
mom's basement-
even if we are doing the podcast 5 years from now,
I would have
on
liked.
the same day, at the same time, in the same place.
You'd think after we've made it big with our YouTube bucks, we would at least have.
Well, no, after 5 years, John.
It's
Right?
about 8 o'clock, so I'd like to say that I would like to think that I would be cool enough to be eating supper this time of day 5 years from now, but I probably won't be.
No, let's be real.
No, I think I just finished supper, and I hope I won't be in bed.
You hope you won't be.
I really hope I won't be in bed.
Okay, that's fair.
That's good.
That's all I said.
Doing stuff.
Well, I
What,
feel
what
like
day
I'll
of the
still
week will this day be in 5 years?
In 5, well, I really should have researched
I
these
don't know how
topics.
that
Let's find out. I'm gonna
Okay,
Google it.
you gonna do it?
I'll Google it for you. So you guys keep the conversation going. So
Hey Siri, what day of the week is May 29th, 2023?
It's Monday, May 29th.
It's a Monday.
Monday.
Not good.
Not great.
Not
no.
great.
Not great.
Subpar at best.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A Monday?
What do I ever do at 8 p.m. on a Monday? What have I ever done? I don't know
Well,
if I.
the year 2023, I'm assuming we'll have like robots and
I
stuff.
don't know if I
Oh,
remember
God.
any 8 p.m. on Mondays. Like all my memories, I feel like most of them are Saturdays, and then some of them are Fridays.
Do you just
in the
block
evening.
everything else out?
We jammed at 8 p.m. last Monday.
Okay.
Oh.
That's something.
But 5 years from now, I don't know if
Yeah, I don't know if who I'll be jamming with or if we'll be jamming. No, I'll probably still be jamming.
No, that's
Making a
Whiskey in the car.
Making a racket. That's a tough
You know
one.
what? I mean, you know what? I'm gonna forget about activities. I'm just gonna think location.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what I asked. Where?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm thinking location. I want to say.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
At 8 p.m.
On a
Wendy's.
Monday?
Yep. A&W.
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 Okay, that'd be
Okay.
better.
Sitting in at A&W.
Nice.
Nice.
So you know this has to happen now.
You know what
right?
I'm doing then? Sitting across from Quinn.
Yo,
Let's make
can we
plans.
set a calendar alarm to
Can we
be
set a-
exactly
yeah.
where we say we're gonna be?
We should make
Oh,
a
yeah.
calendar.
It'll
Like,
be 2023. It'll
Yeah.
be
we
5.
gotta go to Wendy's. We gotta go to A&W.
A&W at 8 p.m. on Monday. Was it 28th?
Yeah,
May
today's the
20.
28th.
May 29th.
May 29th.
Is today the 29th?
Today's 29th.
Yep, today's
Oh
29th.
Lord, I just lost a day.
Oh God.
Yeah. And so we have to.
Perfect.
There we go. We've made.
Now we have plans.
There
and
we
then,
go.
And then when that happens, right? By that time, it'll only be 7 more years until John Wick gets his car fixed.
Exactly.
Okay.
It won't let me set a
2030
calendar
is so
event that
far
far in
away.
the future.
What? Really?
I scroll down to 2023. I tap May. I tap the 29th. I say add an event. And then it makes it for 2020.
Do it on Facebook. Facebook let me make an event for 2030.
I'll do it later.
Okay, I'll put it somewhere. I don't have many
Hey Quinn,
calendars
hey
now.
Quinn, what's the event you made for 2030?
In December 1st, 2030,
Right.
John Wick gets his car fixed.
Okay.
You ever see the movie John Wick?
No,
Oh, John Wick. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you said John Wait.
No.
And I was like, well,
John
who is
Wait's
this guy?
In John
He has,
Wick,
like, a ship or
gets his-
something?
he
John
gets his
Wick 2.
car.
And John Wick 2.
Oh, sorry. In John Wick 2, he gets his car beat the shit,
Right. Yes.
and then he asks John Leguizamo.
in December
he's just
in
like, "Hey,
2030.
when's my car
December
gonna fix?"
2030.
December 2030.
And I was like, ha, nice, Facebook event.
Go like the event, subscribe to the event, leave a comment on the
A
event.
stranger,
I'm not
someone,
on Facebook, though. I don't have a Facebook account.
someone from the internet that I don't know hopped into my event and asked what kind of car it was.
And?
Watch the movie.
And I googled it. I think it's like a 1969 Ford Mustang.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So
there
I
you go.
commented that on the thing. I can't remember if he replied or not.
Was that a deal breaker for him to join?
Did you join the event though?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Like, that was the deal breaker. He's like,
just
"What was
going
the
around
car?"
asking questions and not giving anything back and saying he's going to your event. Like
Right?
not a good friend.
No.
This complete
I don't know if I'm
stranger
gonna
online.
hang out with
This
him anymore.
complete stranger you found online.
Yeah, I think we had to break up.
Yeah.
We're definitely not inviting him to the NW party 5
No.
years
Oh,
from now.
absolutely not. That is off the table.
Yeah.
No.
Imagine that. He'd be like, oh, when was A&W opened? I'll be like, get over yourself.
As soon as he shows up, he's like, "What car did you use to drive here?" Fuck off.
Wonderful.
So my next question: can I borrow $5?
I only have.
Yeah.
No, only one. Only one.
What?
Do you, Connor, do you have...
I only have 75 cents.
No, not good.
Okay, well, I have a thing.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Nice.
So next question: would you be good with removing your need to sleep if that meant all the years you've done sleeping were cut off your lifespan?
So
no.
all the time I've spent sleeping in the past.
Or that you would ever sleep.
Oh, okay. So it's
From this moment on.
just dead.
For past, present, future, all time that you would be sleeping.
You would be
No.
sleeping. I'd say no too.
No.
Really?
Sleeping's too
Yeah,
good.
because then I'll be around longer. I'll see
Yeah,
the
that
stuff
that,
happen.
that implies that, like...
Never underestimate millennial FOMO.
It implies... Yeah.
Real promo.
Fear of missing
Yeah,
out.
did you see my most recent depressing tweet?
Yeah.
No.
And what was that?
It was me. I hope I outlive everyone so I don't
Oh,
miss
yeah,
any
yeah,
funny
that
jokes.
was,
Also,
worrisome.
I hope I die in the next 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think my last few tweets were just saying big stuff over
It was.
and over
It was
again.
big stuff.
And there was
I
a
was
fault.
No
really,
idea why.
I was really hoping you were leading up to coming on the podcast, but I guess not.
There was a poll. I voted
Thanks.
for the biggest stuff. The biggest big stuff in the poll.
Oh, okay, well.
Oh, I
thank you
did.
for
I did
that.
big stuff, but all the letters were spaced.
Hey guys, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, well, don't follow me. Please.
Yes. Please follow Zach.
No.
I will put it up on the
It's-
screen.
Oh, it's
You
bad.
are in
It's a-
for the greatest shit posting you've ever
It's a
seen.
dumpster fire, that's what it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I love how you're one
Insanely
twinned
good.
Pete. You're one.
Your twinned Pete?
One twinned Pete. Your
Twin
one
Peaks.
pinned tweet is just I should have my Twitter account taken
And that
away.
is the truth. I only tweet when it's at 3 a.m. and I'm stuck in bed.
The pinned tweet is like pure aesthetic. It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good.
It- It's horrible.
I think my pinned tweet is the one that Pamela Horton liked. I think that's it.
How many times are you gonna take out your phone during this podcast, John?
You know what? This is my house. I don't need to fucking take this. You're right.
My twin peak is the banana bot.
Yes.
My twin Pete is my SoundCloud.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a SoundCloud
Until
slot?
then, I didn't have one.
Whoa.
Christ!
I
Tell us how
said it.
you really feel.
Yeah,
Did we strike a nerve?
yeah, I've gone to this podcast for one reason only, to start drama.
You
so there we
calling
go.
shit out?
Your move,
Well,
Quinn.
now, well, think about it. Now that you're a guest on the podcast, you are now part of the canon.
Oh,
no,
so
not-
Oh yeah.
there's a canon now?
Oh, there's
yes.
always been a
Well,
canon
his
back.
history with the in-car review crew that already ties him into the backstory.
Exactly.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is that canon in the
Absolutely.
podcast?
I hope
Oh, yeah.
not, because those are so
Are
bad.
you
Oh,
kidding
gosh.
me? Oh yeah,
Oh.
maybe not. Like, don't think too much about the actual contents. Like,
Please,
of
yes.
what literally happened.
'Cause
Just the
I-
fact that
I
they
was-
existed.
Yeah, just the fact that they.
Oh man, there's so many opinions just out there on the internet that are ours, and
It's
they're
So
Yeah.
many
bad.
bad takes.
So many
Yeah,
bad takes.
there
I'm
are.
afraid to know how bad the takes get.
I can't believe we thought getting our initial reactions after watching a movie without literally having any time to process
Well,
and think
it
that was
was-
a great idea.
At the age of like.
At the age of
16
like
years old.
16 was a good idea.
Right.
Don't look for this.
We're gonna have to take those down after we record
Oh, yeah.
this.
Oh, that'd be nice.
They're getting taken
That'd be
down.
very nice.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll keep a couple and like if we have Patreon supporters, be like, hey, check this out.
Hey,
Yeah, okay. I
Like a
feel better with
$50 donation
You
though.
give me $1 million.
Yeah, like that has to be like the
Every
top $500 a month. You get to have all of these, and guess what? Then you can. Did you just give him that $5 back?
he said borrow.
that. I didn't.
He's only borrowing it.
Oh, it's true. He only said borrow. You're right.
There we go.
My apologies. But yeah, I feel like that should be a thing.
You want some Fifth Ticket gift cards since they're closed?
What? Fifth ticket?
What's fifth
Yeah.
ticket?
It's a
They're a
restaurant.
restaurant.
Like a ship or
They
something?
were a
Was.
restaurant.
I don't know why they
That's good.
closed actually, but my headcanon is that it's because they invested in Bitcoin.
Oh, okay.
They had a Bitcoin ATM at the Fifth Ticket.
That should have
Why?
been step
You
one.
can
I
withdraw
have
your
no
bitcoins.
I
Uh,
wonder
costs-
who has that.
It
fucking-
costs like $20 to do a Bitcoin transaction, so it would cost probably like close to the cost of your meal there to pick. your meal
Bitcoins
at
is the worst plural.
Ooh, yeah,
Is it a-
Bitcoins?
isn't it just
I didn't think it
Bitcoin?
was, yeah, I thought
Isn't
it
that just a
was
plural of...
That's what I thought too, but
That's what I
people
thought.
keep saying bitcoins.
You know, people say
Oh.
deers, and they're wrong there, too.
Years.
Yeah, and people say moose.
Mises? Come on.
Yeah, obviously. A flock of Mises
flock
across
of
the highway.
Okay, but that's the first time I've heard of this.
Yeah, that's,
Well, it's the first time you've been properly educated.
There we
You
go.
cultured
You know,
swine.
now you're going in with the hot
Well,
takes of drama.
That's just return the favor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should have said your catchphrase. Isn't there like a catchphrase to pay up with your
Move
fries?
fast and you nope.
No, no.
Hey up.
Oh, okay, it's just
Pay up.
pay up. It's nothing to do with fries.
There's also serve that one up with fries.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, so I
that's
was...
the one.
So you're on it.
Pay that up with fries.
Yeah, I was...
Serve that up with up. Ah.
Oh,
So I
man.
guess my next question is, what is on your mind right now, like at this exact moment, right now?
How far in are we?
Okay.
Why do you
really.
keep touching my flag?
Honestly, I was thinking
And-
serve that up with ass. I didn't want to say it. I thought it was too yucky.
Serve that up with ass.
Okay, I think
It was
this
definitely
question
not-
is good.
Yeah.
Definitely not too yucky. That was
Honestly,
really,
the results of that were my favorite so far.
I kind of love it actually.
How much time? What time are we at? Stop touching my flag. Serve that up with ass.
Zach, what about you?
I don't know.
Well, he was asking the question. What's on his mind is I'm in the middle of asking a question.
Yes.
What
But
is
right
it
now, I'm kind of tied up with Quinn asking to be served up with ass.
And
No.
he was asking the question. He's probably
served
worried.
up with ass.
He's probably worried about flubbing over the words. Because there's nothing worse.
Absolutely.
There's nothing worse than when you're like delivering a sentence or a bit and you boof it.
You
I
say
do
there's
that
nothing worse than delivering a sentence.
I'm pretty sure I've done that like 50 times through this.
There's Spoon. Nothing worse than alligator goofing your word mouth.
All right, Ricky.
But really,
Having a stroke?
what time are we at though?
Oh, we're good. We're at like 44
Hell yeah.
44 what, minutes? Or?
minutes.
Oh, okay, good, because I think I have all of the questions asked.
Oh, good.
All
I
the
think.
questions are asked.
That's
I don't
great.
know.
It's all
Sounds
out.
like we're
Well, there's one that
about
was
to
going to
pull
be...
out of the station. Toot toot.
So there was one that was going to be just word association, but all the words I was going to say were on the back cover of Geist, and I realized how horrible that idea would be.
Yeah.
Guys, do you want to just talk about Geist?
We should
Yeah.
talk
I
about
feel like
Geist.
we might be.
You know what?
Let's
We might
talk
as
about
well.
The
Geist.
thing is, I feel like we might be losing people. If talking about Geist and notice.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about Geist.
So can I give some context first?
Oh, sure.
Nope.
So,
But there isn't really any context. I just...
well, no, I want to give context for you and your Twitter.
Oh, well, okay, it's a very sad story, but alright.
Well, no, it's what your Twitter is now, right now,
Right.
about Geist.
It's Geist posted.
Like, are you talking about, like, how I tweet? Because that's a very sad story indeed.
No, that's sad. But I mean,
Tell them about the campaign.
Tell him.
yeah, the campaign.
What campaign? Which one?
Put Geist in Smash.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I mean. That's what I was talking about.
Right, okay, so I guess I'll just... Yeah, I'll talk about that.
Yeah.
When Smash, the new Smash was announced, I talked about the characters and talked about how I wanted to put Geist in it. And Geist is a video game that I don't think anyone really remembers. That was an M-rated game, and that's kind of all.
Yeah.
By
but it was-
Nintendo.
but it- yeah, but that was
Ready
the
game
big
by
deal. That was
Nintendo on
by
the GameCube.
Nintendo on the GameCube.
Yeah, but that's kind of it, and I don't know what
I
it is.
actually legitimately remember coverage of Geist in Nintendo Power back in the
Really?
day when it came out.
Wow.
Did
They were
say
like,
anything?
"This is Geist. It's an M-rated game on the GameCube," and that was about all the attention I paid to it because I was far too young to care about M-rated games.
Alright,
So like M-rated games, not for me.
Yeah, so then I said Geist because I was always curious about Geist, and then I looked into it and realized, okay, wow, Geist is really, really weird. And so I made this a horrible, horrible, horrible running joke called Geist Posting, in which I just put Geist on everything without saying why or any reason.
Just
It's just there. It's just
complete
Geist.
reckless abandon.
That's the proper way to put it.
It's really good.
It's really
No,
very good.
It's really
not,
insanely good.
It's you go on my Twitter, and around 3 a.m. every morning, usually maybe 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. my time, I'm just posting Geist because there's nothing else for me to do.
So Zach, I
Yes.
have one question for you.
Yes.
Are you captured and subjected to a ghastly experiment that rips your spirit from your physical body, then now you're trapped, forced to roam the shadowy halls of the Volks Corporation as a spectral phantom?
Not me personally, but I do know of at least one person who has.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Very good. Just wanted
That's
to...
good.
I
Yeah.
heard it's like an increasing thing these days. A lot of people.
But a lot of people are being captured and subjected to
Ghastly.
ghastly
something.
experiments. That
Yeah.
could be very political.
Yeah, it is.
So,
It could, but it isn't.
I'm gonna know it.
That's great. I
Yeah.
love it.
I like it. My top three Twitters are Calvin and Hobbes.
Well, that one's a good one.
They just posted Calvin and Hobbes.
That one's a good one.
Those are great.
Connor's Banana Bot.
Yeah.
That one's good too.
It's
Man,
very
it's
good.
been hitting it. It's
It's-
been nailing it lately.
I used to draw the banana. I used to write quotes on bananas and put it on Instagram, but I haven't done it since I made that Twitter bot because it's better than me. It's actually
It's actually
uncanny.
nailing
It's
it.
all
Once
nailing
again,
it, slam
machines
dunk.
take jobs from humans.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's nailing it, dude.
And then number 3 is the Geist posting.
Yeah.
what-
okay.
Obtuse cough syrup is probably
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
up there.
Well, that's just your
That's the
opinion,
top
man.
3. So you know my top 3 Twitters and my top 3 feeders. Put them together. That's a
My,
top-
Top 3 Twitter fears.
my top 3 Twitters is none of them because I only tweet. I don't look at Twitters
Nice.
and in Twitters.
Bold.
That's a
None
way
None
to
of the
live.
Twitters.
That's nice.
I
That's
just
like
looked at
living-
it once.
I
And
don't
I'm
know
like,
if
I don't like it.
That's like a power move.
Yeah.
Just be like, you know what? Screw all of
I don't know if
people.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but like I wasn't really a big Twitter. I never really used Twitter at all until like maybe 6 months ago.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I don't know. I just started like actively browsing through it, and now.
I'm getting people hooked on the hell site.
Mm-hmm.
Poisons are.
Aha! Joke's on you. I'm already on the hell site. I've been on the hell site for years now.
Which one's that?
Tumblr.
I know.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I legit only had a Tumblr for, well, I had 2 Tumblrs. Both of them were for horrible reasons. One was to only look at pony things, and the other was to put up my fan fiction. So, like, that's
Some bad things.
That's
two
the
bad
quintessential Tumblr
things.
experience, though.
You know what's crazy? Okay, so a lot of I don't know why, but maybe it's not just Tumblr, but a lot of places have been having like really shitty times with their just their website in general.
Well, is it
I would-
because of the new terms that...
No, it wasn't even. Maybe it wasn't even that, but like it was before all this.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the Snapchat thing.
No. I'm talking about like. Let me give you an example. I was just scrolling
Right.
through Tumblr, mind my own business, and I'm scrolling down through it, and out of nowhere,
Minding your own business?
mind my own business.
Obviously.
So I'm scrolling down through Tumblr.
Whose business? Who else's business are you minding?
Someone else's, and I'm looking at theirs.
So you're looking at your own Tumblr.
Yes, I'm looking. No, well, my feed. Whatever, you know what I mean? I'm looking at my feed and I'm scrolling down through, and out of fucking nowhere, absolutely nowhere, is just chicks with dicks. Out of nowhere. And I was like, what the fuck? And like,
But isn't Tumblr like a porn site?
no!
Yes.
No.
I mean, it can have porn on
It
it. but
definitely does have porn on
it definitely has porn on it, yes.
And it
but,
always specializes in that kind of porn.
well, yes, but again, you have to actively search for that sort of thing and follow the people who are going to post that sort of thing. I do not. Most of the time, I have it all blocked.
John just minds his own business.
I just mind my own business.
Well,
But I
well,
was scrolling down through it, and I was like, what the fuck? And then like I was like, this, no, like block this. And then I scrolled down again, I found more. I was like, why am I getting this? Like,
Yeah, well, I've had my tweets faved by people who draw chicks with dicks, so...
2 times the fun.
Nice. That's good.
Are you saying that that's been happening on other websites?
No, it's just on Tumblr, and it was only for like a day, and then it just fixed itself. And I was like, what the fuck? Because usually they have this dumb thing that's called In Your Orbit. And it's
So
like,
they just show random related stuff.
yeah, but none of it was related.
It's
'Cause
like-
the only things in my orbit were like Monster Hunter and Metal Gear.
That's like whenever I go on Instagram and I go to the like explore thing, which is it's just terrible.
It's bad.
I mean, there's no good content to begin with, but like you can tell that it. I mean, you can tell that it's curated to some degree because there's like a lot of like Marvel memes and stuff.
Mhm.
But I get like an alarming number of videos of girls skateboarding.
Nice.
Okay. But like in like a fetishistic way, or just skateboarding?
Like just skateboarding.
Well,
And-
okay.
I'm just so good. I think, and honestly, at this point, it might be creative because I keep wondering why they're there. So then I watch the whole video.
Well, you're feeding into it.
Yeah, you're feeding into it now,
I
dude.
just can't stop watching.
But I keep watching it, trying to know how it started, and there's no answer. They never say anything. They never do anything particularly impressive. They do like
They're
one
busy.
trick and the video starts,
An ollie. Nice. Sick, bruh.
and that's.
Take your top off.
And that's I'm so confused. And then next to it is like a Spider-Man joke, and I'm like, that makes sense, I guess.
What the
How
hell?
did I get here?
That's so weird. Yeah, but like a lot of websites have been doing that lately, I find.
Would
It's
just
like,
have random porn?
not porn, just like I didn't ask for this.
Oh, okay.
Just something I
Okay,
didn't
just
ask
weird.
for out of
Ah,
nowhere. I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
Okay.
Oh man, I saw the craziest random promoted tweet show up
Yeah.
that made no
Oh, I
sense.
loved it. That was so good.
It's insanely
That was
good.
so good. Here's an
It's,
impression
it's
of
so
self.
good I'm taking it out to read it while we're here.
Oh my god.
Man, when is Twitter gonna give up on the "in case you missed it" thing?
Never. No one is. Because like Instagram did it
It's
for
like
first.
A, I didn't, and B, I don't care.
I wouldn't have missed it if you fucking put it all in chronological order in the first goddamn
Okay.
place.
So here's the tweet. It's a picture of an X-ray, I guess.
An
It looks like a
ultrasound, maybe?
Like there's a spine in the middle
Yeah,
for
there's a
sure.
spine.
Okay, it's an x-ray.
Okay, yeah.
And what is it?
And here's the text of the post. I'm gonna read it in my most well-spoken, clear English. I'm reading precisely the text that is presented in the tweet.
Go.
Coke or Pepsi? Or does it matter? Man with vomiting, X-ray shown. Next step? Coke or Pepsi? And that's it.
Wait, what? That's it?
Yeah.
Conk or Beepus? Like, next
So
step.
it's
Coke or Pepsi?
So it's like
You
it
know what?
starts with a
Let's
question.
break it down.
It starts with a question.
Yeah, we need to
Coke
go
or
with
Coke
Pepsi?
or Pepsi? So the objective of the tweet is set up very early from the beginning.
Yeah.
We're trying
And you know
to
what?
figure
And you
out
know what?
Coke or Pepsi.
In terms of promoted tweets, that sounds related to you.
Yeah.
It does,
It's
right?
a conversation we have often.
I like Coke.
Coke or Pepsi?
I like Pepsi. Coke or Pepsi? Good debate. So then secondly, here it spices things up. They say, or does it matter?
Oh.
Suggest,
That's how it grabs you.
is it even worth talking about Coke or Pepsi?
Is it even worth talking about? Is the real answer Dr. Pepper? There's a lot of places
Well,
it could go.
it's well,
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of
But then-
places they could take it. They open themselves up.
but I don't think they've completely derailed. I think because the next we establish the facts of the situation in our effort to figure out Coke or Pepsi.
I think, honestly,
So
this is where the tweet loses me.
So after or does it matter? We have the only sentence that ends in a period, and not a question mark. Man with vomiting, X-ray shown. So I don't really know what that means.
Now wait a minute.
Can I
Is
see
it a man's X-ray who's vomiting, or is it a man who vomits X-rays?
No, I think there's a
Wait,
man.
man with vomiting x-ray shown.
No, it's
Yeah,
man
with a vomiting X-ray.
It's man with
Worth
vomiting,
mentioning there
comma.
distinctly. There's a comma after vomiting. Man with vomiting,
Oh,
comma, X-ray shown.
Okay.
May I also
like it is
confirm?
true. The image does look like an X-ray, so there is an
I will
X-ray
confirm
shown.
though, it does say man with vomiting, comma, but no space.
Yeah.
Oh,
X-ray
Vomiting, comma, X-ray with no space after the comma.
Coke or Pepsi, or okay, so let's read it like it's written. Okay.
Okay.
So Coke or Pepsi, or does it matter? Man with vomiting, X-ray shown. Next step, Coke or Pepsi?
Right. So
Sounds like
Can I
a
click
core-
this link?
no,
No.
no.
John,
no.
John, I don't.
I
We're gonna-
really want to
We're gonna
know.
figure
Well,
this
put it
out.
on your own computer or something. 'cause-
And I'm really kind of afraid of what the link is.
But you're gonna click it, or
No.
Who's
Yeah.
the Twitter?
We're not.
Who's the Twitter?
Archer USMLE review. I don't know what that
Let's
is.
go to the Twitter. What's the Twitter site?
I want to finish getting through this tweet.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So
Then we'll
this-
look into
So
the
The
we've
sentence.
established there is an X-ray, and they say X-ray shown. Man with vomiting. Not sure what that means. Then they ask next step because after we
No,
have
no, no,
established,
so it's the x-ray. That's the guy who's vomiting.
I guess.
But my problem is, where's the relevance to the Coke? Or, did he drink one of them?
Right. So then he says next step? Question mark. Like where does this lead us? We have established the facts of the situation. Where does this bring us in the the primary, the initial
Wait.
question posed, Coke or Pepsi? But then he just says Coke or Pepsi?
Wait,
Which is to say that we have gotten nowhere.
Right.
We are right back where we started.
Wait,
at the
no.
end of
Let
this.
me think about it like this. Okay, so he says Coke or Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
Or does it matter?
Okay.
So think about. So he says that.
So
okay.
poses the initial
He
question.
poses the initial question: Coke or Pepsi, or does it matter?
right?
Man is vomiting. X-ray shown. Next step: Coke or Pepsi. Maybe this person does not have the greatest grasp on the English language. Let me try and
do you want to go around and give our interpretation?
think about it. I'm going to give my interpretation of the tweet. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe he found out his friend drank too much, and there's some ingredient that is common in Coke and Pepsi that could help his friend who is vomiting. X-ray shown for context. So he's saying next step, Coke or Pepsi. Does he drink Coke or does he drink Pepsi to make him feel better? And that's why he poses it first, because he's concerned. He goes,
So-
Coke or Pepsi, or does it matter? Or is he dead? Like, it doesn't matter. Is he gonna die anyway? I don't know.
I thought you were saying like Coke or Pepsi, or does it matter? Because they both fix the problem. So now it's not a question of which fixes the problem, but now it's a question of which tastes better.
Exactly.
Because either way, I'm getting better.
Exactly.
What about a question of which do I have the easiest access to?
So
Is there Coke here? Is there Pepsi here? It doesn't matter which one.
I think you're all missing the point. It's obviously about the American healthcare system. Because Man with Vomiting X-ray Shown is the impetus of it. It's what it's about. And so they have a choice of different hospitals, like Coke or Pepsi. But Coke or Pepsi, or it doesn't matter, they're all the same establishment. They're all going to take your money. What is the next step from here?
Mm-hmm.
Coke or Pepsi?
You know, I really
It's
think...
the illusion of choice.
Now that you mention it, I think there's actually an anti-capitalist message here.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. There's definitely a way to read this through a socialist lens. Perhaps even a Marxist lens.
Coke, Pepsi, no thanks. I'll drink RC Cola.
But doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Man with vomiting, X-ray shown.
Man with vomiting, X-ray shown.
I still think
With vomiting.
I still think it's a man with a vomiting X-ray. Like
Man with
either,
vomiting, X-ray.
like either.
It's not anyone he knows. He just has an X-ray of someone vomiting.
No, the
No, but just
X-ray
like the X-ray
is
itself is vomiting.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like we. What's the next step to fix this vomiting
Coke
X-ray?
Or Pepsi, or does it matter? Man with vomiting, X-ray shown. Next step, Coke or Pepsi.
Oh my god.
I understand. It's the ultimate regression of consumerism, where everything becomes Coke or Pepsi.
Right. Because even after the question, what's the next step for this X-ray, people are still talking about.
All they
Coke
know
and
is
Pepsi.
Coke and Pepsi. They may even be the same corporation, but they are posed as a choice to create a discourse within the people to occupy them.
Like Zach said, an illusion of choice.
So is
Exactly.
that
And
is
it
that to
keeps
say
them
that
from the real question,
how do we stop the vomiting?
how will we stop the man with the vomiting?
So because okay, I think I get it. Because you drink it and then you start vomiting because you just keep drinking Coke and or Pepsi.
Yeah.
And
No,
instead of
there's no
and
it's just Coke or Pepsi. You have to choose
Coke or
one.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
And then, you start vomiting and you're like, how do I solve this? How do I fix this? But all they give you is more Coke or Pepsi. So you just keep
The
vomiting.
next step is Coke or Pepsi.
Maybe it's not an illusion of choice, but lack thereof.
It is. Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah.
There is no choice.
There's no choice.
It's only Coke or Pepsi.
Oh, of course.
Or does it matter?
Or does it matter?
Because
Or you could drink
In the
nothing
end-
and then you would die.
it-
in
doesn't.
the end, it's just soda. So it doesn't really matter what
In
you
the
drink.
end,
Nothing
you're just
will
a
stop man with vomiting.
Nothing will stop.
Anyway, my point is,
As
I
the
would.
X-ray shows.
Anyway, I'm a Coke guy. Conch juice for life.
I really don't like any soft drinks.
Not that it might matter.
There are distinct situations where I respect a Pepsi.
I'm gonna have to say Pepsi, only
John.
because they make Mountain Dew.
That's different.
I'm gonna
That's
say
different.
Coke because Pepsi's ad campaign is so bad.
They cured racism, okay? You take that back.
Yeah, well,
Bad.
Coke has Jess.
Who?
It's like a ship or something.
What?
I was with you when you had that Diet Coke, lime, and ginger, and you took like
That was Diet Coke ginger lime. I'm talking about conch juice.
you took like 2 sips.
I'm
and
talking
you were
about
like,
conch juice.
you were
in
like,
its- I'm talking about conch juice in its purest form.
you were like, this isn't that bad, and then you took a 3rd sip, and you were like, not feeling it.
What's lime and ginger?
And doesn't
You know,
matter.
it was those weird. They released those 4 new flavors of Diet Coke.
In the weird cans.
The weird flavors like zesty blood orange and like.
I missed those.
Zesty
I don't
blood
know.
orange. That doesn't even sound
it doesn't
appetizing.
I
taste-
tried ginger lime because when you put lime in regular conch juice, it
When you,
amps it up.
when you put the lime in the coconut?
Yeah, when you put the lime in the coconut, it amps it up. So I was like,
I wouldn't mind actually
Diet-
drinking it.
Diet Coke with lime sounds pretty good. It was terrible.
Oh,
It was like
well, then
flavored
never mind.
water. It was bad. But my point is, a few years ago, when they first started doing the Coke bottles with the names on them,
Yeah.
which has just been a curse for me. My name's Quinn. I mean, I did find it once, and that was a cool day. But it's a real struggle. Anyway, when they first started doing that, they had this commercial where this girl goes to a convenience store and gets a bottle and goes to a party, whatever. I thought she was really cute, and her name is Jess, and it said it on the bottle, and I was like, cool.
Was it actually
That
her
was a
real
great
name, though, or
story.
is that just the character's name? How well do you really know this girl?
Yeah, Quinn, you don't even know this girl. She could be a racist.
She could.
I think she could.
Actually,
dead.
she can't because Pepsi already cured racism. Remember that?
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Coke or Pepsi, or does it matter?
Then again, this was before that commercial.
Yeah.
She could have been.
Well, now she's been cured. Well, no,
Yeah.
she hasn't. She doesn't drink Pepsi. She drinks Coke.
Nope.
Right now.
Exactly.
Anyway, Coke is for racists, which is why I love it.
Okay.
Guys, help.
No, man, you don't.
Hey, what were you saying about things getting problematic?
Never apologize for anything you say on the
No,
podcast.
we're gonna get Roseanne canceled again.
I seen this tweet earlier, and it was just like the newest season of Last Man Standing. Tim Allen walks outside. Hey guys, we got new neighbors, and Roseanne shows up, and she's just like, Michelle Obama has child slaves. That's all it said.
Holy hell.
I was like, whoa, what?
Oh my god, what a ride.
I was like, whoa, what? Oh man, there was something I wanted to bring up after you said that thing about the
Jess?
the conch juice. There's
Oh right, I should add to the story. The reason I saw this commercial so much is because it played in the like Cineplex pre-show, and I see a lot of movies, so I saw that commercial a lot. And every time it's kind of like Tanner Z now.
oh god.
Every time Tanner Z comes up, I'm like, hey.
By the way, shout out to Tanner Z.
Shout out to Tanner Z.
Yeah, Tanner Z is sick.
Knocking it out of the park.
Yeah,
On a regular
Really
basis.
is.
Regularly.
Like,
who
not-
is this?
It's the pre-show guy.
you know
Oh,
when you go-
that guy.
What do you mean?
Yo, hey!
I don't like
Just
him.
attacking Tanner Z?
What?
I don't like him.
This is a
okay?
Tanner Z podcast.
Yeah, in this
Oh, I'm
house,
sorry.
we respect Tanner Z.
Oh.
In this
Okay.
house, we respect Tanner Z.
Alright. Tanner Z, yeah. I just don't like him. He owes me $20 and he never gave it back.
Is that why you borrowed $5? Are you in the hole?
Yes.
Getting it back $5 at a time from different sources.
Well, yes.
He doesn't
Otherwise,
feel
people
good
would be
about it.
suspicious.
Exactly. Come on, man.
You can't get it from all one place. You have to,
That sounds like
circulate.
what. That it sounds like that's what.
You know
Tanner
what?
Z did.
To end this off, I want to ask one question. What's your favorite commercial? Now we're talking about
Huh.
commercials.
That one with Jess.
Yeah.
None of them. Consumerism is a disease.
Okay, Zach.
Oh! I thought of another one though.
Oh my
There
God.
was that a while ago when the Sony had that PlayStation commercial where all the characters go into this tavern and it's
Oh.
real spooky.
Yeah.
And they just keep talking about this dude, but they never say his name, and then they reveal it's Michael, and it's just this dude holding the controller, and it's like, Jesus, it gets really hyped
Yeah.
for no reason in this commercial. But also the Jess one, it's a tie between those two.
Nice. What about you, Zach? What's your
I don't know.
favorite
I don't want to be that guy and say that the Academy Awards are commercials, so I'm not. I don't know. I found that the Tide ad thing is kind of insidious in its genius.
I saw a Tide Pods ad the other day, and I don't even think it was being silly. I think it was just a normal Tide Pods ad, and I cracked up on
Why?
the screen. It was only the other day. I just still found it really funny, and I'm ashamed of that, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry I laughed at a
What was
Tide
it?
Pod ad.
Because people
today.
eat the
What was the
cleaning.
commercial?
It was just a normal Tide Pods ad.
Wait, really? There's nothing
Just
special
like
about
try
it?
Tide Pods, throw them in your washing machine. Yeah, it doesn't- nothing.
Throw 'em
They,
in
they
your
didn't even
washing.
say like fun to play with, not to eat or anything.
If your Tide Pod's expired, try eating one.
If you didn't want people to eat it, why do they make them look
I just
so
found
good?
it funny.
You know what? It's funny. One of my favorite commercials is a Tide ad.
Oh.
It's the Super Bowl one.
That's what I was talking about. the
Yeah.
Tide ad.
Yeah.
Because
The
I mean,
Super Bowl
it's
one.
almost like I don't know, like an act against other commercials.
It is
Because
absolutely.
how-
So if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a Tide ad. Just look up like the Super Bowl Tide ad, like 2016, 2017, I think. And you can look at it. And it's basically just this commercial with the guy from Stranger Things.
David Harbour, I think.
David Harbour, yeah. So he's there, and like he's doing like a bunch of different things in the commercial. It's just like, he's like, I'm in the garage. I'm messing around with a toolbox. Is this going to be a commercial about cars? And he goes, nope, Tide ad. And he's just like wearing a nice
the
shirt.
Chuck Testa thing.
It's pretty much just nope, Chuck Testa. But he's just like, now I'm with my family. And what is this? Is this going to be about a new cable package from the newest source? Nope, Tide ad. And it's like, nope, any ad with anyone wearing really clean clothes is pretty much just a Tide ad in its own way. And then there's like a part at the end where he's sitting down and he's like, so wait, does that mean that every ad is a Tide ad, and like him and like the stock family standing around him are just like they had like this group realization of just oh my god, oh my god, it is
Why can't all commercials be like that?
right.
What, be like Tide ads?
No, be like
all Tides ads.
meta and cool and have that guy.
Because if they all had those,
Dude, if they
then
threw
none of
out
them
all the
did.
stops,
It would be bad then.
yeah, if they threw out all the stops year round, it would get stale. They keep all the good ads for Super Bowl, dude. It's just the way it works. I would rather spend $8 million for 30 seconds of airtime during the halftime show than $5 on sale for Tide Pods. Any day of the week.
Did you
You're
just say
saying
you're
it
gonna
as
spend
a-
$30 million and get an advertisement in the Super
I'm
Bowl?
so fucking
Yep.
confused.
What?
So you have that? So you have that, and you didn't give me $5?
What does that
Did
mean?
you just say you rather pay normal price for a Super Bowl commercial than sale price for it?
Yes.
I'm so confused.
Are you okay?
Tide Pods on sale or Super Bowl commercial? Or does it matter? Man with dirty shirt. X-ray show.
Next
Show.
Tide Pods on sale or Super Bowl commercial? Right where you started. No progress made.
Who's actually crying?
Oh,
Oh my god. That's great. So Zach, usually when we end the podcast,
right,
we gotta close it out with our tagline.
right.
Someone
Do you
tries
wanna-
to say it and Jacob gets mad.
Oh, okay.
So I think Jacob's not here.
Alright, that's the weekend podcast. You've just been filled in.
No.
Oh,
You were way off.
Okay.
I like that. This is the weekend podcast and you've just been filled in.
That's
I don't know.
You now have your information.
Alright, this is the weekend podcast, but it's actually a Todd podcast.
Tide Pod
Podcast!
Tide Podcast!
It's probably been done and I'm really disappointed that we missed
You know
it.
what? I'm a little bit upset.
Oh, no. Okay.
Alright.
I don't know.
No, do you want to know what it is?
Yes.
I'm still too ashamed to say it. Quinn, you tell him.
What?
and now you're an hour closer to your weekend.
Okay, that's fine.
Right? You're fine.
It's fine, yeah, we did it.
I'm still...
Quinn
You don't
said,
like
does that
it?
mean it's over
I
now?
would rather pay $8 million for a 30-second Super Bowl ad than pay for sale price time.
Mainly because
In
I...
what world would you ever have to choose between those things?
Oh, boy.
Yes, I will incur an infinite debt for the rest of my life before I will buy the things that make my shirt clean.
I don't...
I would rather put myself else $8 million in debt and get a commercial.
Right, I forgot. Incur infinite debt for the rest of my life and show a commercial.
I'm so confused. I'm so lost. It's like I would rather pay millions of dollars to have the biggest act in the world play a show at my birthday than, I don't know, buy toilet paper in bulk.
What would you?
Toilet paper in bulk is.
You didn't answer the question. Would you?
Would I? No, I'd buy toilet paper in bulk. That's way more cost effective.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, it's like you're
Alright,
always
Zach.
going to be using it.
Close her out.
What was it? Like, now you're one day closer to your weekend?
Well,
No?
ask yourself this, Zach. Have we been talking for a full day?
It feels like it, yeah.
Try again. Third time's the charm.
Okay. Now you're one step closer to your weekend.
Coke or Pepsi?
Very-
Still wrong.
That was very
No?
close.
Very
Alright.
close.
I don't know.
All right, your first
I feel like
try.
I've
Your
been-
first try didn't count. You were way off. This is your third try.
I feel like I'm taking a test that I didn't study for.
You are.
Now you're 1 hour closer to the weekend.
Aha. Nice.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Good job, pal.
Yep,
Yeah.
You did
If you're
it.
not a robot, you can log in.
What?
I was thinking of tests you can't study for, and the little captchas.
Do you
You
want
know where you like log in and then it shows like weird cartoon letters,
Yeah.
and it's like, what letters do you see? And it's like F, and then it's like, okay, you're not a robot, cool.
So like a captcha.
Yeah,
But what does that have to do with tests?
because you said, I feel like I'm taking a test I haven't studied for, and then I thought, when do you ever do that? Oh, when you try to log in, and then it shows you a cartoony letter, like one of those captchas, and
You
you
can
type
study
in the
for
letter.
those.
You have been
You're not
studying
very
for it
good
your
at
whole
that.
life because you
What?
look at images and you recognize them. You've been
Yeah.
studying in how to be human.
That's true.
Well, I mean, in that way, you've been studying for all tests.
That's like the new.
All the time.
It's like the new captchas where it's like it shows like click ones that are a storefront.
I hate
It's like,
those.
oh.
I hate those. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
Why?
I like the
Yeah,
one that's just a
smarter.
button, just a checkbox.
Yeah, it's just like,
Click this.
yep.
I'm not a
I
robot.
always get really paranoid with those.
Why is that?
Because you're thinking one time you're gonna click it and it's like no, and you're like
No, because it
"Eh."
just seems so simple. And robots would just click the button and they'd be like, oh,
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
I'm now a
that's
human.
true.
And they turn into a human because that's how it works.
I got a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about.
Then talk about
when
it.
it's my day for topics.
Do you want to just do another episode?
No,
No, because I don't think I'd be able to take it.
this is over.
Yeah, I guess
I
it's
said
pretty over.
the thing,
Remember
so
when we
it's
did
over.
the episode?
Not me.
Peace.
Okay, we'll see ya. It's been fun.
Do you wanna
What?
plug anything?
There are only 8 polar
What?
bears left in the wild.
No, I mean, not really. I mean, I have a Twitter, which, I mean,
Don't
is,
follow.
Oh, don't worry. We're looking the
Yeah,
shit out
it's
of
not
that.
great. I have a blog that I never post on. I have,
That's cool.
I don't know, a fanfic account. Don't read that.
No, okay, all right. Well,
I don't know. I'm still proud of it, but don't.
no, I mean like. Okay.
But that's kind of it.
Okay.
I could make up something.
Do it.
I write porn.
Okay.
Nice.
I write hot.
Guys, I made a
stinky
mistake.
porn.
Guys, I made a mistake.
Nice.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.